Begin tonight with a new way for judges, police, the district attorney's office, and sheriff, among others, to come together and share their grievances or talk about problems in our community. Over the past 2 years, there has been some public criticism of our local judges, sometimes through tweets and other social media. That was a big focus of a meeting today. Martha joins us now with more.
At today's Criminal Justice Management Council meeting, it was listed as item number 7, discussion on public criticism of our judges. Well, we finally got a chance to hear from both sides, and it looks like they've come up with a better way to air their grievances, but that doesn't necessarily mean the tweets are going away.
I put together a little bit of a process, just in my mind, of thinking how could we talk about the topics of criticism of public officials.
And with that, District Attorney Tim Grinke launched the Critical Incident Review process. It's something some feel has been a long time coming.
But when we take pot shots at each other in public without giving all of the information, that undermines the integrity and the faith that our community has in the system.
Judge Ramona Gonzalez is referring to public criticism that's come in the form of tweets from Rob Abraham, who is the Assistant Chief of Police. The Assistant Chief has been critical of bond amounts, certain repeat offenders, and even the judges themselves.
And the reason why this was on the agenda is because someone brought this issue to light, and they brought it to light using social media. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be having that discussion today.
There are inherent barriers to communication for this group because judges can't discuss cases with police or the district attorney as part of their professional ethics. That's where this new 3-step process called a critical incident review comes into play. As a group, they want issues to be brought out without talking about specific cases. They want to look at any data to see if it can be shown to be a real problem, and then finally talk about it within this group to find a solution.
But if we have a conversation here and we have an issue and we look at that issue behind the scenes, what that data is, and we think about critically what the issues are and come up with solutions, then that improves our system.
And although all agreed to use this new process, Assistant Chief Abraham isn't taking social media off the table.
And truly, I want to apologize to the judges if they feel that I'm being critical of them personally. It is not that case. The judges are good people. I know them all. But it shouldn't come to anyone's surprise or her surprise that law enforcement sometimes doesn't agree with the decisions that come from the bench.
But in the future, issues can go beyond tweets.
So I wanted to come up with something a little more of a process so that people could dive a little bit deeper into the problem, get some data, get some information, and have a more productive outcome.
Well, I was there for the whole meeting, and it was obvious this group of professionals all want the best for the community, although they may not always agree on the best way to communicate that.